Meanwhile, Jodie Meeks has spent 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers, averaging a career-high 15 points and 7 rebounds a game in the 2013 and 2014 season. That was, as we mentioned, with the Lakers. Now, Jamie Maggio sat down with him for this week's edition of Legends to talk about some of his most memorable moments in the purple and gold, including playing alongside one Kobe Bryant.
Legends, sponsored by CallJacob.com.
Let's get caught up. Jodie Meeks, J. Meeks Stray Piece.
I know, right?
How have you been?
I've been great. I ended my career in 2019 with the Raptors. We won a championship. Was trying to still play after that, but then COVID, there was really no way for teams to come watch me work out or me to get seen, really. So now just, playing a lot of golf with my dad, raising my 2 daughters, and, just enjoying life. So it's good.
Well, I mean, if that is the end of your NBA career, you went out on top with the ring, so that's pretty sweet.
I know.
Not everyone gets to say that.
For sure. It was a good run. I played, 10 years, so it's a lot longer than a lot of people, so I'm thankful.
Let's rewind it not towards the very beginning when you were drafted, but when you found out that you were going to the Lakers. What was your initial reaction?
I was a little shocked just because I signed late. It was like in August. And then after I signed, I was excited just because I knew I would be getting ready to play with, one of the greatest to ever play, and that's Kobe. So I heard a lot of different stories before I went there. He was tough on his teammates. He might not be the friendliest, but to me, I was excited just to learn from him. And he ended up being a pretty good friend of mine. We used to talk a lot, especially when I was on the team with him. He used to give me insight. We used to watch a lot of film. So I learned a lot from him. And then that was like the halfway point of my career. So the rest of my career, it helped me a lot.
What was it like watching film with Kobe? How intense?
It wasn't like really, really intense, but it was like straight to the point. I want you here to help me win, So sometimes it would be, he was a little excessive to say the least. So I might be asleep on a plane from LA to Portland and he would wake me up and say, let's watch film. And so he was very smart, as everybody knows. And so he would tell me like a point where he wants me to be. And then the next game, he would find me in that spot, So he was very strategic in what he wanted his teammates to do to help him and to make yourself better as well.
Kelly putting the moves on Durant and finding Meeks. 42 for Meeks.
Was there one game that stands out to you as your best game as a Laker?
I had 42 versus Oklahoma City. And that was kind of like in my contract year too, so it was like the perfect storm. Unfortunately, Kobe had got hurt. He tore his Achilles, so that gave me a better opportunity to play.
But what about when you hit 5 threes in a Laker uniform against the Nuggets? I actually remember watching.
Oh, man, I didn't even think about that.
They made the change, and I think he's hot.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, that would feel good as well.
What was it like for you? I mean, playing at Staples Center in front of that crowd. I mean, the Lakers kind of create an environment that's kind of unique in the NBA.
I always tell people that they're the best fans in the NBA. It's kind of like once a Laker, always a Laker, because I was walking on Rodeo Drive like last summer, and somebody was, hey, Jodie, the Lakers. I haven't played for the Lakers in about 8 years now, but you still know who you are, so it's great.
Thanks for watching Legends on SportsCentral. The law offices of Jacob Emrani are proud to support the team who built the basketball dynasty here in Los Angeles. The legendary team at CallJacob.com are here for you 24/7.